So, what do you think? It's just plain. Nothing out of the ordinary. What do you mean by that? It's just a normal thing. Nothing special. Nothing special? Is that what you think? Yeah, that's about right. Why do you think it's normal? The clothes are just simple clothes. Nothing amazing. So you think these clothes aren't quite good enough for you? I like things that are a bit more exciting. Oh, I see. Luxury bags and that kind of thing? You don't want something so simple? Maybe that's right. I'm not sure how I feel. I think I'm starting to understand what type of a person you are and what you need. I think I'm going to try and introduce you to someone nice. You think I'm going to get along with that person? You know someone? I think I do. You're going to do that for me. Of course. Tell me more about this. You think you really understand me and what I want? You really like to boast about how successful you are. You've got a decent income and a nice car. That much is true. Why are you talking about how much I earn? What's that got to do with it? I think I need to introduce you to someone on your level. Someone with a similar social status as you. I think you need someone who's really going places in life and can live up to your expectations. She doesn't have to be exactly the same as me. Just someone that I can get along with and be happy with. You're so difficult to impress. You think I'm being unreasonable? I've got high standards and I can't lower them. I can't seem to make you happy. I just think you're being too fussy about all this. You're not getting any younger. You need to compromise. I don't think you should be disagreeing with me. Just accept me for who I am and try to help me out. Just answer me. Do you have a lot of money? Are you rich? You've got a good salary, but it isn't that high. You have high standards, but what about yourself? What do you bring to the table? I don't even need to answer that. You know what the answer is. I'm not talking about your mom's money. I'm talking about your money. How much did you earn yourself? Nice car, nice watch, but is it yours? Did your mom buy it all for you? I've got enough. That's all you need to know. You don't need to concern yourself with the details. I know women who have 10 times more money than you, so please be a little more modest. What are you trying to say here? They have a lot of money in their bank accounts. Where did they get the money from? How could they have 10 times more than me? Why? You didn't save up that much. You don't have that much in your account. I work for a big entertainment company. You know I get paid well. So you should have been able to save a lot of money then. How would I do that? I've got so many bills to pay. Life is expensive. Go to the bank and ask them about investments. It's a good way to grow your wealth. You shouldn't be spending everything you earn. You need to save and invest some of it too. You can earn a lot of interest, and the sooner you start saving, the better. I've already invested some money in stocks. I don't think you want to do that. Stocks are a bit like gambling. The value can go down as well as up. You don't want to lose all your investment. I have a friend who does that kind of thing. And? How did it go? You don't need to know. I don't think you'd be right for her. My friends are a bit more well-off than you, and it's their money, not their parents'. You got everything you have from your parents. People are going to notice that. It's just obvious. Why are you trying to make me mad here? Are you just trying to insult me? It's not my fault if I come from a rich family. You know why I'm being like this. You're really not doing too well with women. Things are not going to plan. I can see that. Why are you talking about this? I know a girl. It's one of your mom's friend's daughters. The girl you liked for so long, but she didn't like you. She's a nice girl, but I'm not sure you and her are suited for each other. You might just have to let it go. I don't think you're going to get with her. What's this? I liked it, so I bought it. Is it made of cashmere? That's right. Don't you believe in being frugal? It's always a good idea to save if you can. It's not a problem. I've got enough money for this. I can afford it. There's no point going through life and buying things that aren't good. You have to buy high-quality stuff. I guess you're right. Thanks for that. Last time you bought something for me, so I wanted to be nice to you. It's for you. I like giving gifts. Okay, thanks. How's your job? Do you enjoy it? It's okay. It's not the most enjoyable job in the world, but at least I've got my foot on the career ladder. You seem to really know where you're going in life. I do have plans. I want to have a good job and make my dreams come true. Things in the entertainment industry aren't what they used to be. We don't have the status we once had, although every day is different. It keeps me from getting bored. I'm not so worried about that. I just like the fact I can get a regular salary. That way I can buy things that I want. If you get a good job at a good company, then you can earn a good salary. I really need that in my life. I want to be stable. I think you must be earning a lot of money too. People in the entertainment business usually get paid a lot. How much do people get paid where you work? It depends on what department you're in and how long you've worked there for. Some people get paid an awful lot of money. Oh, I see. I'm happy with what I get paid. I think it's really important. Other things don't matter to me that much. I want a stable, high-paying job. I don't mind what work they make me do. I just need to be secure. It seems you're a woman who really knows what she wants. What is going on here? Is this true? It's true, Mom. I had to tell you. How could you do this? I thought things were going well. I thought you were happy with your life. You were doing so well with your wife. I thought you were happy with her. We're just too different. We have such different personalities. Every time I saw you, you seemed to be so happy. You were the perfect couple. Yes, that's right. But there were problems. Oh dear. I don't know what to think about all this. I didn't think this was going to happen. I'm sorry, Mom. At least I've come clean with you. You need to do whatever it takes to not get caught. You don't want anyone to find out about this. If you keep on like this, then things might get out of hand. You're going to have big problems. I'm trying to avoid that. She comes from a rich family and she's an only child. I'm not doing this for money. That's not the only reason. I know that. Of course you wouldn't be doing it for money. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't see a way out of this. Try to get yourself out of this situation without getting anyone hurt. Don't let your wife find out what's going on. She isn't going to be happy if she does. I won't let her. I don't think she's going to work this out. It's all going to be secret from her. I'm not going to get caught. I'm sure about that. I hope you're right about this. It would be a disaster if she knew. I don't care what you do as long as it doesn't harm me. I want you to be happy and I want a nice daughter-in-law, but it seems you have your own plans. This new girl might be a better wife for you. It might be what you need. You really think like that? You think it could work? I don't know. You're going to have to decide that yourself. You don't seem too upset about the whole thing. Even a little pleased by it all. You just get on with your life. I'm not going to get in the way. I just don't want it to cause any money problems for me. If you like her, then do what you want. She might be the right match. She's beautiful and she's got money. She's a real keeper. I can't let her get away. I've seen the evidence. I've seen the photographs and I don't need to see any more. How long did you know? When did you find out? I knew as soon as it happened. I knew from day one. How did you know back then? How did you possibly find out about this? Women just know these things. We have a magical power to sense what's going on. You knew it all this time? That girl has a family too. I didn't want to cause trouble for her. I didn't want a divorce if it was just going to happen once or twice. I've got my life to think about. I don't want drama.
I want things to be plain sailing, but you won't let it be that way.
So what are we going to do now? What's the next step?
I just wanted to let you know that I knew what was going on. This is the beginning of the end. After this, I'm going to think for a while and then decide what to do. We can talk about it again in a couple of days. I just want some time to think. You can leave this place now and go and stay somewhere else. I don't want to see you for a few days. That girl's husband is abroad right now. Is that right?
You know everything? You even know that?
I told you I know everything. We will have to talk about it again when he gets back.
This is really bad. It's getting a bit scary.
Get out and leave me in peace for a while.
David, you've really lost your mind now. What are you going to do? You've ruined your marriage. I don't feel good about this. I don't know what I'm going to do. Your wife seems to take her time making decisions. I guess she really wants to think about what she's doing. She's kicked you out for a few days while she thinks about it. I wonder what she's going to do. It's really bad. You two are going to move into a nice new house next year, too. What about that now? I presume we aren't going to be living together, but I don't know what she's going to do yet. You've thrown away your life because you wanted to stray with another woman. What were you thinking? I have no idea. Why would anyone do such a stupid thing? You've messed up your whole life. I know that. You don't need to keep saying that. Why did you come and see me about this? You think I'm going to be able to help you out? I don't know. I'm just not feeling good right now. A little bit scared. I wanted to talk to someone about it, but you're not really helping. You had a nice life with your wife, and now you've gone and thrown it all away. I've known you for 10 years now, and I've never seen you like this. You're looking really vulnerable right now. This is the most fragile I've ever seen you. I know that. You're just going to have to try and find a way through this. Do whatever it takes. Life is going to be hard for a while, but you can get through it. I know you can. Why won't you listen to me right now? I'm trying to explain myself to you and you're not listening. Can't you change your mind? Is this really the end? Is this the end of it?
Please don't beg. I'm not going to change my decision.
Why did you need a week to think about it? Can you think about it some more? You might realize you feel differently about it all.
I wanted to talk to my lawyer and see what the best next step was. I think the battle with you is about to begin, and I want to be in a good position.
What do you mean by that?
A marriage is a contract, David. You broke our contract and destroyed our relationship. That means that I'm going to be in a better position than you when it comes to the divorce settlement.
I thought we were just going to break up. I didn't think you were going to try and harm me in the process. We were going to have a nice future together. We were going to move into a new house together. Can't you focus on that and forgive me?
I'm aware of that. I've thought about it.
Good. Think about it and then change your mind.
I don't want to live with you. I don't want to move into a new house with you.
Why do you even need to be angry about this? I only cheated once. We can get over this and move on. We can rebuild and be stronger. We don't need to get divorced over this. I know what I did was wrong, but there's no need for you to cause even more problems. These things happen and we need to forgive each other.
This wasn't just a one-off. You did it for a long time. It might have only been one girl, but it wasn't a drunken mistake. You don't seem to be taking the situation very seriously, and you should be.
What do you mean?
You took a dagger to my heart. I can't let you get away with this. You've hurt me too badly. I know you were talking about it to your mom. You knew how much it would hurt me, and you didn't care. You were only thinking about yourself.
Please don't be like this.
Don't plead for forgiveness. It's embarrassing. You went to be with that girl over and over. You thought you could get away with it, but you can't.
It was a terrible mistake, and I want to make it up to you.
You can't. There's nothing you can do now. You really messed up. I'm getting bored of this conversation. We're going around in circles. There's just no getting through to you.
Please, I didn't want to hurt you.
You did it over and over again. You cheated on me with that girl. It feels like you were spending more time with her than you were with me. Are you even human? Do you even care about other people? Did you ever stop to think about your wife when you were doing all that?
I want us to stay together. I'm begging you right now. I want us to have a happy life together in a nice new house. I don't want to be without you. You're my future. I know that.
If you want to live in a nice house, then you're going to be living there without me. I'm not going to be with you. Take your mom and live with her. You can afford it. I know you can. Maybe you could live with that other woman that you've been with all this time.
We still haven't finalized the details of the divorce. We don't know what's going to happen.
Why are you bringing that up now? What do you mean?
Please see what you're doing here and change your mind.
You're losing your mind, and I don't want to be a part of this anymore.
Do you really have to argue all the time? Are you trying to make this whole thing worse?
No, I'm not.
I hope you're going to be giving me some money after this marriage.
What did you say?
I know the law, and I've been talking to lawyers too. I'm not going to let you get away with anything. You're going to have to give us some money when you get divorced.
Is this a joke? Are you trying to be funny?
The rest you can sort out between yourself and your husband. I don't want to be a part of that. Just try not to cause too much trouble when you do that. As long as you give me the money, I'm not going to complain. I just want this to be sorted and then for you to go on your way. Don't bother me again.
I have something I want to ask you.
What's that?
Are you happy about this? Are you happy about what your son has done and how he's getting a divorce? He ruined our marriage. I would have thought you'd be ashamed over it.
Sorry. What?
If you want the money, I can give it to you right now in cash. It's not going to be a problem for me. I've got lots of money. I'll be happy to see the back of you and your lousy son, too.
You don't have to be rude to me. I don't want to cause any more problems. I'm trying to be polite to you until the very end. I'd appreciate it if you did the same for me.
You seem to be really happy right now. I couldn't help but notice. I think you're happy this marriage has ended.
I just want the best for my son and my future daughter-in-law. You're gone now, so that's done. You're going to be in the past. I'm happy to move on to something new.
Good for you. I hope you get what you want in life. I hope you get the daughter-in-law you think you deserve.
Whatever happens, it's not going to have anything to do with you. I'd appreciate it if you were to leave and never come back.
I agree with that. This is the end, and we won't have to bother each other again. I don't want to be a part of this family anymore. I'm glad it's over, too.
You just get on with your life as best you can. Leave us alone and go and do whatever you want to do. I know you can make it. Go and find what makes you happy.
What are you trying to say here?
I know I'm going to be happier with you gone. Once you've given me that money you owe me, I'm going to have a wonderful life. I'm going to do whatever I want to and enjoy the fact you're not here to irritate me.
Really? Is that what you want? Then so be it. I'm going to be demanding money from your son and his mistress. I'm hoping to get a good decision in the divorce court. It's all their fault this happened. Why should I have to give you and him some money? It's not my fault he cheated on me.
You want more money? Is it never enough for you? You really are a nasty little girl. Always wanting more than you've got.
You don't like me? What about your son? Think about what he did. He was with that girl for a long time and you knew about it. You should have tried to stop them or told me about it. How could he cheat on me like that?
It was none of my business. He can do whatever he wants to do. I'm not going to get in the way.
You should really know better at your age. Don't talk nonsense right now. At least accept that you were in the wrong.
Of course I'm going to take the side of my son. I'm not going to betray him.
I married him, and so you should have been nice to me too. You should have treated me as if I was your own child.
You think everything is about you, and it isn't.
There's nothing wrong with the way I'm thinking. I just want respect from other people. Your son cheated on me, and now he's going to pay for that. I'm taking this to court, and I'm going to make sure I get what I deserve.
What a devious little girl you are. I don't want my son to suffer anymore, and here you are trying to do your worst.
It's just what he deserves. He should have thought about this before he did what he did.
Why can't you just accept that he doesn't want you anymore and move on with some grace and dignity? You're obsessed with money. Can't you leave it alone?
I'm not obsessed with money at all. I'm just trying to get what is rightfully mine. I'm not doing anything to harm you, so please get over this. Stop being so dramatic about it all. You should have known this was coming.
I know you've got a lot of money and you don't like to spend it on anyone but yourself. You don't want to help out other members of the family, including me. Ever since I found this out about you, I've not been happy. You should have been more generous to me. I know you're a greedy girl. You lust over money and only think about yourself.
I was going to be using it to move into a nice new house with your son, but obviously I won't be doing that now. He's on his own. If he wants the nice things in life, then he's going to have to buy them all on his own.
So what you're telling me is that you're going to try and get some money from him? As part of the divorce settlement. You want some of his money too?
That's right. The lawyers used every trick in the book to make sure I got a good alimony and settlement. He cheated on me, and so this is all his fault.
Well done. That's what he deserves for treating you badly.
I told his mom about this, and she really wasn't happy.
Why? He cheated on you. She should have seen this was coming. Isn't this natural if the man cheats on the woman?
I told her that, but she didn't want to see things from my point of view. She has her opinions, and she doesn't want to change her mind. It seems no matter what I say, she's not going to be happy.
I think you've done the right thing. You need to get away from him and start again. You can do better than him. Go and find yourself a guy that really wants you.
Thanks for being here to support me.
This is your life, and you don't need to do what they want you to do. Don't let them get in the way of what you want.
That's exactly how I feel about the whole thing.
If you get that money from him and combine it with your salary and savings, you're going to have a lot of cash. You're going to do really well from this. You could even leave your job if you wanted to.
I'm not sure how to feel about all this.
I want to help you if I can.
I'm going crazy about this whole thing, and I don't know what to do or who to turn to. What's going to happen to me? I can't see a future for myself.
I don't want you to lose your husband over this. I really care about you.
I feel like I could cry.
Don't cry. I'm going to sort this out. I'll help you. I don't want your husband to find out about it all. I can pay for anything you need. We can keep the whole thing a secret.
Thank you so much for doing this for me. You're really saving my life here.
I wish you could be my daughter-in-law. Not that stupid girl he's with now. I want her gone as soon as possible. You're the girl I want.
Thank you so much for all that you've done for me. It really touches my heart.
We are going to have the future you want to have. We're going to work together to make sure things work out the way we want them to. You can rely on me. I'll be there for you. We're going to be really happy together. Are you okay with that?
I feel ill.
Are you okay? Do you need some medicine?
I've just been so stressed these few days. My stomach is really bad. I don't know if I can take the stress anymore. I just want this to be over.
You've been like this since you were young. You always had a delicate stomach. Don't worry too much. You must be stressed about the whole thing, and it's not good for your health. Try your best to be calm and happy. It's going to make you feel better. David, I need to talk to you. Okay. What is it? What is this debt all about? When did this happen? Oh, you know about it, do you? You took out a loan when you were getting married in order to buy the house. I didn't realize it was this big. It's over $500,000. There's something I need to talk to you about. Maybe I didn't tell you everything. There are some things I need to talk to you about. Hurry up and tell me. Stop wasting time with this. I need to know now. It wasn't just for the house. It was for a few other things, like a car. You bought a car with a loan. Why did you do that? I thought it would be a good idea at the time. I really wanted a new car. Why didn't you just rent a car? Or buy a cheap one? Why did you need a loan? I wanted something really nice. I needed a loan to get it. What a stupid thing to do! It's just going to lead to financial problems! The repayment really isn't that high and the interest rate is quite low. I can deal with it. But why did it have to be this expensive? Why couldn't you get something cheaper? It wasn't the only thing I bought, and I really like that car. Are you losing your mind? You can't live like this! What did your wife have to say about it all? I didn't tell her. I bought it all without her knowing. Oh my lord! It just gets worse and worse! You've gone crazy! Are you going to hand over this house to me? Are you going to transfer it to me? I don't want to, but what can I do? I don't want you to get in trouble with the law. I don't know what's going to happen. It would be good if you could pay off my debt for me. Am I going to have to do that too? Oh no. I don't think I can take it, but I guess we've got no choice. Amazing! That's just amazing. I'm so happy about that. Thanks so much, Mom. I wanted her to be family, but in the end she turned out to be an enemy. What a heartbreak. I didn't want things to end up like this. It's so terrible and it's getting worse. Mom, there's something I want to say to you. What? What is it? You've sacrificed a lot to get to where you are today. Did you like her? I'm sorry things didn't work out. I didn't realize it meant so much to you. I thought we were going to live a nice life. I didn't want things to go wrong like this. I just want a happy life. If only you could give me that. Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
This is for you. It's a present.
Wow, these flowers are really nice. Oh, this is their signature vase.
You know about that?
They look expensive. I've seen them given as a gift before. Thanks for this. You've obviously thought a lot about it.
You don't need to mention it. I just wanted to do something nice for you and make you feel better. I know you've been through a lot recently, so I wanted to try and cheer you up. I just want you to move on and have a happy life. I know you can do it if you really try.
I hope so too. I know I can do it. I don't want the past to get in the way of my future.
That's right. We all need to move on. By the way, I just walked in past some models. They were walking up and down the hallway.
That must have been a nice sight for you.
It was. There was a lot to look at.
I heard there are 2 models that just started with the agency. They just signed a contract. You've got to start small and work up to something big.
I think you could do it yourself. You're thin and you've got great style.
You're too nice to me. I'm not that good looking.
I've got some other news I need to tell you. I'm not sure how you're going to take it, but you need to know.
What do you mean?
It's about your ex-husband. I don't like to gossip, but some things need to be said.
Why? What did you hear? Did something happen to him?
He's with another woman.
What did you say? You mean that?
I just found out about it a few days ago. I didn't speak to your ex-husband, so I didn't know about it either.
What do you know? Sounds like good drama.
The wedding is coming up soon, and that's how I found out. I just heard about it.
Really? What else?
I heard that she was pregnant, too.
Why would anyone want to be with him? He's such a loser. I thought she was married. Why did that end?
It seems something was going on behind everyone's back.
Was she with two men at the same time? Is that what was going on?
It seems she might have been with David, too. They went away on holiday together.
What a disgrace. The two of them going on holiday together and cheating with each other.
I know. It's crazy what they did. They tried to get away with it, too.
I know. It hurt me a lot when I found out.
She was with her husband and she cheated on him with David. They've got no excuse for this kind of behavior. It's just plain wrong. Why would anyone want to cause so much trouble? Now he's going to have a child with her. It makes the whole debacle complete. I guess he won't be coming back to you asking for forgiveness. He's gone forever now.
So Denise must be happy.
What do you mean?
I guess his mom is going to have a new daughter-in-law and a grandchild. It's what she always wanted. I wasn't good enough for her. Now he's moved on and found another woman.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I'm sure he still thinks about you.
What?
At least you still got the money from him when the marriage ended. He must have a difficult time supporting you and that other woman. Now he's got her pregnant, it's only going to get harder and harder for him. I wonder what your ex-mother-in-law thinks of it all. She must be going out of her mind.
I didn't think about that. You might be right.
It might be better if she didn't know.
Good point.
I'm not sure what they're going to do with his debts either. His new girl can't be happy about that.
He's in debt. I didn't realize. He wasn't in debt when he was with me.
He was. Didn't you know? He bought that car.
He told me he was renting it.
He was lying to you. It wasn't a rental car at all. He got a big loan for it. He bought it from one of his friends. You know what he was like. He was always spending money that he didn't have.
What? Really? You mean that?
He bought you a lot of things. He was trying to be nice to you with money he didn't have. It led him into a lot of debt. How is he going to pay it all off now?
Wow. I never knew. I thought he was sensible with money.
No. He was living beyond his means. Think about the house, too. He couldn't afford it.
You know that?
It was a big problem for him. He was running from it all and didn't want to face it.
No way. It can't have been that bad.
It was obvious a while ago. He had to go to one of his friend's parties. He bought a new car again because he wanted to look rich.
What a stupid thing to do. Does he have no sense at all?
This new car was even more expensive than the last. Who knows what the loan was for that?
It's really a crazy thing to do.
His mom was there too. She's getting older and older all the time. He didn't look happy. The whole family didn't look happy. Who knows what's going to happen next?
Thanks for letting me know all this. I had no idea this was all going on.
Sorry for telling you like this, but I thought you needed to know.
It's totally fine. You've done the right thing.
Okay. Glad there's no hard feelings.
You and I are good. This isn't going to get in between us. If I didn't have you, I wouldn't know all this. So, thanks for that.
No problem. I want to talk to you. Are you okay with that?
Why do you want to talk to me? I thought we were in the past. I didn't think you were going to talk to me ever again.
Please don't get angry and please don't misunderstand. I want to make things right between us two.
What are you talking about?
The girl David cheated with. I knew her mom. She was my friend for a long time. We knew each other for 25 years. I wanted to be nice to her and help her. I wanted good things to happen to her daughter. I crossed the line and I really shouldn't have done so.
Okay. So why are you talking to me about this?
I regret what happened. I feel really bad about what I did and I want to express this to you. Deep down, I'm a good person. I just made a really big mistake. I'm sorry about that. I've ruined everything. I wish I could turn back the clocks. From now on, I want us to have a better relationship together. All three of us.
Sorry, what? 3? What are you talking about? Why are you even saying that? Who are you referring to? Me, David, and her? Am I hearing this right?
I think we can get through all this together. I like you. I learned a lot from you, and I want that to continue. I can learn things from you and build a better life.
I don't want to have anything to do with you from now on. There is no room for you in my life. There certainly isn't room for us 3. Why would you even mention that? I don't know what's going on in your mind.
That girl. She's not a good girl. I didn't realize it at the time, but now I know. I don't really like her. She's so ungrateful for everything I've done for her. I'm not impressed by her at all, and I've come to regret everything I did. That's why I wanted to talk to you. You're better than her, and I know that now.
You didn't treat me well. You were so happy when your son left me for that woman. You seemed delighted by the whole thing. Why would I listen to you now?
I regret that. I regret it all.
I don't care if you regret it. That isn't going to make up for what you did.
Can't we find a way through all this?
You can, but I'm not going to be there with you. Go and regret on your own. Don't come looking for my sympathy.
You don't feel sad about what happened?
Not really. I've got a new life for myself and I'm satisfied with it. I don't want you back in my life.
Really? You mean this? There's really no way back for us. Aren't you going to return some of that money to me? You got a lot of money from David when you got divorced. Don't you think it would be nice to give me some back?
Why on earth should I give anything back to you? What did you do to deserve it?
You got a lot of money and you don't really need it. You're rich and you didn't need all that extra money.
Is that what you think?
I'm in a lot of debt right now. That money would really help me out and make my life a whole lot easier. Can't you do something nice for me and give me some cash? It would make you happy to know you're helping me.
I don't think so. I'm not related to you anymore now, and I don't care about your life. I've got no intention of giving anything back to you. I've got my own life to think about, and that's going to come first. You told me I should do what makes me happy. I thought you were going to do the same, too.
Please don't be like this. Can't you see that I'm really sorry about what I did? I didn't mean it. I want to make things better between us two, but you're really not helping here.
I didn't realize that you wanted me to get a divorce with David to help your friend and her daughter. It all makes sense now. I see what you were trying to do.
I just wanted the best for everyone. He was cheating with her, and I didn't want him to live in shame. Now they're going to have a child together. What will the world think of that?
So you think this is your chance to try and make him like you again? There's no chance of that.
I just want what's best for us all. I didn't want this to happen, but I had to stand by my son even if he did something bad. It's been so hard for me, but I'm trying to live as best as I can. This whole thing has been such a trauma. But what can I do about it now?
So now you've come here because you want money? It's not very sincere, is it? You're not going to have any of my money. Didn't you realize at the time that I was wealthy? Have you suddenly decided to come and try and get something from me?
That is not the reason. That's not what happened at all. I'm just being nice to you while we're talking face to face. You're not someone I like at all. You've caused so many problems for me. Sadly, I have to pretend to like you. I've simply got no choice but to talk to you and try and get you to help me. I don't want it to be this way either, but what else can I do? My son is useless and he won't help me. She really thinks I'm going to fall for all this. I'm not. I'm not stupid. I'll just smile and wait for her to leave. In the end, he got married to that girl he cheated on me with. Some men do stupid things and they ruin their lives because of it. They both divorced in shame, so I suppose they suit each other now. They tried to have a lavish wedding, but it didn't fool me. There were a lot of people there. I was surprised by this. A lot of friends went there. I didn't think people would want to be associated with such a wedding, but I suppose they were just being diplomatic. People were talking at the wedding. They all knew what went on in the past and how the two of them got in that position. I wouldn't have been able to go out in public if I were him. But it seems he's got no shame. The start of their marriage didn't go smoothly either. I didn't think it would. It won't be long until they get divorced. I'm sure about that. 1 month later? 2 months? I don't think it's going to last the year. I was talking with a few other people and we all agreed it wouldn't last long. We should place bets on when it ends and see who gets it right. I wonder what his mom thinks about all this. I wonder how she feels with that new girl in her life. I don't think she's going to be very happy. I heard a rumor that she's really unhappy in life and she wants to get away from it all. It's too late for that now. She's just going to have to live in the mess she helped to create. She wanted to get rid of me and now she's unhappy. It's just what she deserves. What happens to them now is nothing to do with me. I don't even want to hear about it. I got the divorce settlement and alimony from him when we divorced, and I've earned some more for myself. I'm just going to get on with my new life and try to make something for myself. I know I can do it. I've been through hard times, but I know I can make it through. I don't need to worry about money. I've got more than enough. It's so nice to live the kind of life you want and know you've got something to fall back on no matter what happens. I've been working hard for a long time. I've done well and things are only going to get better and better. I don't have to worry about a husband or anything like that. I can focus on what I want to do and make my life whatever I want it to be. I know I can reach my dreams.
Oh my, it's you. You're David's ex-wife. Isn't that true? What are you doing now?
Why are you even talking to me? I haven't even thought about him for a long time now. The whole thing is deep in the past.
So why does he still call out your name in bed? He must still be thinking about you. You and him must still be close to each other.
Go and ask him about that. I don't want to know. Why would I know?
Have you been talking to his mother too? She still talks about you. She doesn't seem to like me. She doesn't do anything to help me at all. I have to do it all myself. She sometimes insults me too. What a nasty old woman.
If she doesn't like you, then go and sort that out with her. I don't want to be a part of it.
What?
She wasn't nice to me either. It seems to be her hobby. She likes to praise other girls in front of her daughter-in-law. I guess it's your turn now. You got yourself into this mess, so you're going to have to deal with it. If you don't like it, then you can always get a divorce.
I don't want to get divorced for a second time. What would people think of me? This whole thing was already painful enough, and I don't want to make it worse.
Then just grin and bear it.
Why would you say that?
It's raining today and you're out here wearing sunglasses. What are you doing that for? Trying to hide from someone? Or were you here to spy on me?
I was not doing that at all.
So what are you doing dressed like this? What are you playing at?
I just bumped into you and I felt I had to talk to you. I don't care what you do with your life now, and I don't care about my ex-husband either.
Why did you mention that? Are you trying to get your ex-husband back? Is that what you're trying to do? Don't worry. I can understand if that's what you want. Your mother-in-law wants me back, so it's only natural you want your ex-husband back too. I
know that some people have secrets, but you really are a wild one. What would happen if the world knew about who you are and what you've done in your private life? What would people think about you?
What are you trying to say here? Oh, hi there.
Hi. How are things? What's happening? Why are you out here like this?
You don't need to worry about her. She's just a stupid woman. You're going to Paris tomorrow, so you need to focus on that.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll see you later.
What are you doing here with this model? Why is he with you?
What do you mean? Jealous?
I'm not jealous. I don't care about you at all. There's nothing you have that I could want. Why is he going to Paris? I want to go there too.
You just mind your own business and go and talk with your husband. You stole him from me, so it's only right you spend time with him and leave me alone. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.